Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut 11. And this is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here today, the 9th of December. I hope that you're all doing well. And today is a Monday, which I don't usually come on board on a Monday, but because the Twin Flame Soulmate love reading, I promised you the yes please, and I have not gotten your personal love messages yet. So today I'm thinking, okay, why not come on, do them a favor, and watch them as their personal messages are being pulled. So I hope that you're going to enjoy this. I'll be talking to you and taking your messages as I announce your names and your comment. Okay, before we do that though, I wanted to show you the planetary positions just for a moment, because it is very, very important at this time. And many of you do tell me that you love the astrology. So this is for those who love the astrology. As you can see here, Venus now in Aquarius has passed over Pluto, Ceres, and Venus. Those of you that are not on Patreon, you might want to come on board, because we do go into this very, very carefully, and we go over everything. We talk about the cycles, previous cycles, now cycles, how the planets come together and when they're going to meet up again, because that's astrology, is all cycles, right? So we've talked a little bit about this triple conjunction. Very important indeed for the fixed signs born in the first few days. Mercury has Kazim, it has conjoined with the Sun, is now passing. Mercury is still very close to the Sun. Happy birthday if you're a Sagittarius and you're celebrating your birthday, but it's been tough for the mutable signs, very, very tough, because we've had obviously this opposition of Mercury and Jupiter and Saturn, in a square from Pisces over to Jupiter, and Saturn squaring over to Sun here in Sagittarius and Mercury. And Mars is retrograde, my dear friends. So again, very important for the fixed signs. The mutable signs, it's harder for those who are born in the middle of the season. So mutable is Sagittarius, Gemini, Saturn, Pisces and Virgo. A little Gemini, beautiful soul friend of mine was telling me, and she's had a really tough with work, and she's been fired from work. Well, fired. There were office politics, and I think she was too smart for them, and they felt that they would lose their position. Anyway, so there was, as many of you know, in big corporate settings, there are backstabbing situations, and I've heard a lot about that. And she's got a new job, and she said that the money is not that good. So if you're a Gemini rising, wait till Jupiter turns direct next year. My beautiful little Gemini friend, if you're listening, my little elf, the money will be much better, or maybe you're going to change jobs as well. So this is for the mutable signs. They haven't had it easy at all. But it's the cardinal signs also that things have been tough because of the eclipses. So Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer. It hasn't been easy for the cardinal signs, but next year, oh my God, all your blessings are going to come all at once, and that's the cardinal signs that I'm talking to. And we'll be talking about the big shift of 2025. This will be on Patreon, of course. There will be a huge shift as big planets are changing signs, but we'll be talking about that. It's very exciting indeed, my dear friends. So let's go on to your personal love messages now, as we will start off. And I've got my camera at my table a little bit focused closer in to make it a little bit easier. And here are the cards There are the cards, and here are your comments. So those of you that have not commented yet, yes, please. Unfortunately, I'm going to answer the people who have already commented. That will be it for this reading. So do not send any more yes, please, because I will not be coming back to this video. We are coming up to Christmas. The sale is still on for a half-hour reading, the full reading on our website, which is slashed in price, and that will last until roughly the 20th of December. So get in quick. Let's go to the first comment. Caroline. So interesting, Kathy. Thanks for showing us the chart. Love the details. Yes, and love the mythology. So I guess the yes is probably a yes, please. So let me take a card for Caroline. Caroline, thank you, sweetheart. You're such a darling. I know how much you appreciate the work we do here. So for Caroline, please, Spirit, a love message. I'm now awakened. Now I see clearly. You are the one for me. Caroline, beautiful message. I know you cannot see, and I will not be playing with the focus of my camera, so I'm reading out the message. And many of you are very aware of these messages because we take them every week. The views have gone down greatly, and I'm really, really thinking, what the hell am I doing? Why am I investing still here? I feel an obligation to many of you, but it's getting really tough, everyone. I mean, if it's not worth my while doing these videos, I'm going to change things up. So let's see. Always liking, sharing, commenting helps the channel, come what may. And Caroline, there's a little heart for you and a little heart for Nicole Spiva. You're welcome, Nicole. Thank you for being here. Dino, you have me in tears. I don't mean to have you in tears, Dino. I hope they were tears of happiness. Rescue Queen, yes, please, Miss Kathy, and thank you as always. My pleasure. My pleasure, love. So for Rescue Queen, please, Spirit, what is the love message? The message of love from her person. Remember that we may be connecting to your energy as well. And we have, I'm sorry for not trusting you, but I've been hurt before. That's your message, Rescue Queen. Let's continue. Angel Jones, a true angel. An angel on earth. You're such a sweetheart. Hello, lovely Kathy. Yes, please. I'm so happy that I was able to sit quietly and listen to the message. Resonates 100%. You are so gifted and giving. It's been so tough, but I can feel a shift within me. Yes, it's been tough. We even hear it from world leaders. So it's not just you, it's not just me, it's everyone. So for Angel Jones, please, Spirit, your eyes are familiar to me. I know that we've shared lives before. You must feel it too, says your person. So this is the soulmate card for me. That's a lovely message, Angel. Let's go to a very difficult username. Piyachat Thanjandharat. I'm sorry if I cannot pronounce your name. Hello, darling. You are welcome. So a message from Spirit, a message as Spirit is connecting to your person, a love message. And many of you are here every week. Very loyal. Thank you very much. I don't want to be tied down. I will never marry. I don't believe in marriage. Well, this is a free-spirited person. So just because they don't marry, they don't believe in marriage, doesn't mean that you cannot share your lives together, live together. So all of you have had messages in the past. Hopefully these messages will resonate and we're on point. Intuitively, as the moon is transiting through Pisces, there it is at the 29th degree as I'm and on Neptune. So a very good time for meditation and spiritual connection. going deep. Miss Makeup Junkie Angie, my sweetheart. Thank you, sweet Kathy. Yes, please. So, dear Spirit, for Angie. I'd weather any storm to be with you, Angie. Beautiful message. Remember that the energies have been very, very blocked. And many people who are waiting on their blessings have not seen them yet. And that is totally true for me. I've seen it with many people. We see it in the astrology. I do follow a lot. I mean, my passion is astrology, not so much tarot, even though I started off with tarot. Because astrology sort of gives you more understanding of the timing. Where the tarot is concerned, you need to be more on point. Where the time is concerned, you can get confused, and things that come out in a tarot reading may come true for you a year later, 2 years later. I've actually had clients tell me that. So timing is very hard to pinpoint. I think the astrology is closer to being able to predict the timing of something happening. And we do see that through our astrology, whether it's love, business, family, whatever. Okay, love Lena, beautiful Lena. Yes, please, for Lena. I can't stop thinking about you. I'm only breathing, not living without you. So, hello, Agape. What a beautiful sign that was for you, Lena. For you, Lena. Agape just came up on the table. Hello, Agape. Hello, beautiful girl. What a blessing you are. Let's go to the next person, Margarita. And before I forget, I want to say a special hello to okay, I've just had a mind freeze right now. You know who you are. I'm not going to say the name. She's had a huge surgery. She's going through insurance. She's had a really tough time of it. You know who you are. It's better that I don't say your name anyway. You know who you are, and you've recently had surgery, and I hope that it went well for you. Blessings to you and quick healing. Okay, Margarita. Margarita. Oh, before we go to Margarita, I'm taking a love message for this lady that's had surgery. She hasn't been able to comment. Obviously, she's still healing, hasn't been able to be on the internet, but this is a message for you, my darling, and you know who you are. She's up north, up real north. That might help you figure out that it's you I'm talking to. So your love message, my darling, is I prefer to be friends. At this time, only friendship is offered to you, my sweetheart. You've got other issues to look at right now, and that's your health, first of all. Friendship is the most important thing to start off with, to build on. Everything needs to be done in good timing, in the time of Chronos. Let's see for Margarita. Hello, sweet Kathy. Yes, please. I love to hear your readings. I hope you're feeling better. Love and hugs for the love kitties, Agape and Gaia. And same to you, my darling, and I hope you're feeling 100%. I know Margarita has had a couple of issues as well. Thank you, Margarita. Wishing you well. Let's get a love message for you. 2 cards came out. 2 sevens. 7 is your lucky number. The timing is not right. Maybe tomorrow. And I need time to process, to think. Please be patient. Margarita, look at the 7th of January or maybe even July of next year. Big love is worth taking the steps we're called to take, and big love is worth waiting for. Let's go to my beautiful Judith. My beautiful Judith Marrero. Hi, Kathy. Yes, please, Kathy. Let's take a love message for you, Judith. Judith, my friend and my love. One of my most loyal students. I can't help myself from falling in love with you every day. This, of course, can speak to self-love first, Judith, but then also an opportunity for a new love chapter. I don't know if it's someone new, but it's whoever you want this message for, that's who we're connecting with. Miss Bubbly Queen. Wow, amazing. This Pisces Queen is loving these readings. A lot of them resonates with my life, please, and thank you, Miss Kathy. Yes, recently, Miss Bubbly, the readings have been resonating with you. You always tell us, so thank you for sharing. Let's take a message for you from your love partner. I think it's 2 cards. Oh my God, babe, I love you so, and it's done, door closed, feeling blue, they cheated. I don't know in which order, Miss Bubbly Queen, unless this is, you've been with someone that there were third parties, maybe the third party is over. There has been cheating, but the babe, I love you so, it's a beautiful card. So I know that may sort of be, it could cause a dilemma to you, but, it's over, they cheated, feeling blue, maybe someone's fears, someone's darkest fears. Let's go to the next person. Davina Mill. Yes, please, and thank you very much, Kathy. You stay well and be blessed. Thank you, Davina. Just letting you know, my name is spelt with a K because my name is Katerina in Greek. So Catherine, Katerina, but they did call me Kathy at school, so there's your card as I'm connecting with you, my darling. We've come a long way and you've proven your devotion to me. I love you, even though it's heavy. Okay, so it's saying don't give up. What beautiful message for you. Elena, hello Kathy, yes please, and thank you. Elena is someone that's been commenting recently. I'm wondering if you're Greek, Elena. For Elena and her person. And you're welcome, Elena. Thank you for joining our community. What's coming through for Elena, please, Spirit? I want you back, do you? So your person has got doubts whether or not you want them back. Let's go to 108 Fate. Yes, please. I'm sorry. I know you're very familiar. I keep forgetting. I've got so many of you that are so close to me. Maybe you want to comment your name and just remind me who you are, but I know that you've been with us for a long time. Let's go for 108 Fate, please, Spirit. I know we're meant to be. You're the one for me. Wow. Good luck, darling. Good luck. What an amazing message that was for you. Now, Jackie, yes, please. Thank you, Kathy. You're welcome, Jackie. What is the love message for Jackie, please, Spirit? Thank you. What is the love message for Jackie? I dreamt of you before I met you. Beautiful message. Yes, please, if I'm not too late, Kathy, of course. I love your readings, says Carolina. Carolina, you've been with us for so long. Thank you for still sticking around. I know you're into real estate, Carolina, and you're I see you on Instagram. So those of you that are not with us on Instagram, you can find Carolina if you're interested in, buying, selling, things like that. I'm sure Carolina is going to help you greatly. Of course, I have her on Instagram. So check out Divine Debut 11 on Instagram, and there you will find Carolina. Carolina, you may want to share your Instagram as well here to get people on board with you. Let's see what's going on in love for you. I do remember some things about you. I can't remember everything. I got carried away. I didn't want to hurt you. It didn't mean anything. So someone does have regrets, Carolina. Let's go to Blooming Rose. Blooming Rose. And Carolina, that to me is it's like someone wanting to return. They've got regrets. They've got regrets about something they've done in the past, and we're still in Mercury retro, so they may come around just like a thief when you least expect them. Blooming Rose, thank you. Yes, please, my darling, of course. Blooming Rose, a message from her person, please, Spirit. I'm now awakened. Now I see clearly you are the one for me. Beautiful message. I hope that resonates. Blooming Rose, lovely message. Cassandra Hoden, thank you, Kathy, as always. Much love. Cassandra, you're welcome, darling. Let's take a message from your beloved. Forever yours, 10 of Cups. What can I say, Cassandra? One of the best cards in the deck. Congratulations. This person, not easy to get rid of them. Unless they needed to come out of another situation. I did not mention who this is. Unless this is someone that they are leaving behind, Cassandra. So just someone that they used to know. It's the 8 of Cups there, coming to an end. Their cycle where love is concerned. If this was a third party, they're finishing up with that. So I am Earth Angel. My grandson was born on the 22nd of the 2nd this year. Yes, that was an important time indeed. Thank you, Earth Angel. Thank you for mentioning that. You did not mention yes, please, so I'm not taking a card. Princess New York, who's been with us for quite some time. Thank you for your loyalty. Yes, please, Kathy. How are things in the down under? How are things there for you, Princess? Let's see what's going on. What is her love message? I'm now awakened. Now I see clearly you are the one for me. This is a Neptunian energy for me. And as the moon is on Neptune right now, this is not surprising. So it's not by chance that I was shuffling all that time and the same card came out. These are the energies that we are reading, my dear friends. So remember, the energies do shift and they do change. Mary Elizabeth, my beloved friend, pen pal, friend and pen pal. And I've got a few pen pals here. Thank you so much for sharing your lives with me. It's wonderful just being on the same journey with you. And you guys are soulmates, surely. I just love it. I mean, clients who have become friends, I feel so blessed. Even if that's all I got or I'm getting now, if ever this channel closes down, please stay in touch. I mean, we're more friends than, business, doing business with you. So I mean that. And if ever I come to the US, I will reach out. I'd love to meet up with you, US or Canada. I've never been there, and I do want to travel and visit the US and possibly Canada as well. So for Mary, please, Spirit, thank you as always, dear friend, and yes, please. And my love to Tabby and Tilly, your beautiful kitties. I hope I got their names right. Tibby and Tabby, or Tilly and Tabby. Forgive me, Mary. What is the love message for Mary, for my Mary? Oh my God, your eyes are familiar to me. I know that we've shared lives before. You must feel it too. And I just had this message, a couple of people before you, Mary. So it's the energies. There's so much water coming through, so much emotion. Do pay attention to your prophetic dreams. I always have prophetic dreams when the moon is transiting through Pisces. Of course, it's connection to the divine and spirit. Pisces is unconditional love, sacrifice, surrender, but also about sleep and dreams. So I had a prophetic dream, a very interesting dream, this morning, actually, just before I woke up, that I had moved back to Australia with my 2 children, and I rented this very cheap unit. It had just the bare essentials, very small and crampy, and we had a pet dog. which I've never seen before. Obviously another soulmate, whoever that was meant to be, I guess. Brown, I didn't even know what kind of a dog. I'm not very familiar with the types of dogs and the names, but it was brown with very shiny fur, very long flappy ears. Maybe you can comment and let me know. I should have Googled it, but I haven't had time. And it was really weird because, I found myself back in Australia in a small unit. So I wonder what that can mean. That I'm never going back? I don't know. I need to visit someday. I've got friends and family there. Kim, thank you for waiting and waiting through my blabbing. I remember your situation a fair bit because we've recently just had a chat as the premiere of the love reading was happening. Hello, Kathy. Glad you're feeling better. Thank you for continuing to do these beautiful readings. May I have a yes, please, for me and your beloved. So, Virgo and Capricorn. Virgo and Capricorn. A lot of earth, eh? Let's see, dear Kim. Let's take a message from your beloved. And Kim is a wonder mum. I do remember that. I take my hat off to you, Kim. Oh my God, Kim, I can't remember your last message. Was it something similar? Please comment and let me know so I don't do the research myself. You grew a flower in my heart, which I call love. You've got the Two of Cups, my darling. What can I say? And I know that he feels like that for you, but obviously we know what the blockages are. And, well, maybe you need to be patient. What can I say? Tammy, who always reminds you all to like the video, because I do. It does take a lot of energy. And remember that as we're doing tarot or even astrology, it's like unloading, or it's like our aura is being sucked up, our energy, and we're all made up of energy. Even though I'm sitting on a chair behind a desk, when the mind is everywhere and anywhere, it's very draining energetically speaking when we're doing these readings. So the least that everyone can do is like, comment and share the video. It helps greatly. And if you're kind enough to donate as well, every little bit counts. Buy me a cup of coffee. I always forget to ask you that because I don't expect that from you, but it is Christmas. It is Christmas. And Christmas is all about giving. And obviously I will be giving to others. This is a sharing of the energy, my dear friends. And this is sharing the energy, is sharing love, right? It's like opening up our hearts. Thank you, Tammy, for your love always. Come on, people, hit that like button. This is how you show Kathy some love. You're such a sweetheart, Tammy. Thank you for that. Nailed it. Aries, Sun, Pisces, Rising. Beautiful. I'm glad I nailed it, Tammy. But remember that I don't like to get stuck on the signs. The story is more important because remember, it's a general reading and we do read for many. So a message for Tammy. Tammy has not asked for a message. So I'm not going to take a message, Tammy. I'm sorry. I hope you did not forget, because I know you always tell people to hit that like button. So you didn't ask for a, you didn't say yes please, comment yes please. So I'm not going to take a card. I hope I don't I hope I do the right thing by you. So if you are after a message, please comment and I will get a message for you. Okay, Heidi Marie Birkin. He needs to leave. Thank you, Kathy. He needs to leave. Well, that doesn't tell me much, but you're welcome, Heidi. LaShonda Williams, thank you, my darling, for your love. Divine Timing Tarot 888. Grand Rising, my dearest Kathy. Love the astrology mixed with mythology on this reading. This one resonated so much for me. I met my twin flame in September of 2012. That was roughly when Neptune entered Pisces. 3 months after my mother died in June of 2012. I know Divine Timing Tarot, 2011 and 2012 were like tragic years. They were really tough years. 2 months later, his father died, November 2012. Goodness me, we played the runner chaser for 4 to 5 years until 2017. Then he was dormant till, oh my God, long story. He was dormant till he returned in April 2022. Difficult years, I'm going to say from 2011 all the way up until even now. But from 2025 and onwards, I think we're on our way up. Even though, yes, I mean, 2024 has been quite a tough year. Obviously, ever since the pandemic and everything is interconnected. So the pandemic brought distance and lots of testing moments for all relationships. So it's been an uphill battle for relationships, generally speaking. Anyway, so he returned in 2022, but then again ran from me 4 months later when we started talking about moving in together. Over 2 years of silence, he returned this past August 2024, requesting, and I remember in August 2024 we had a Venus Sun conjunction, a Venus star point in Leo, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Requesting to be friends on Facebook. I miss him, and August was a really tough month, and it's been tough since August this year for many relationships. I miss him but agree with the reading. We both had lessons to learn. I gave too much in the relationship and needed to learn self-love and heal my inner child. I learned a lot about myself since our journey began. And you see, Divine Timing Tarot, this is why people do come into our lives, to teach us particular lessons, whether it's we teach them and they teach us, and we do change roles many times as the tables turn. Right? And it's just everything is fated, I do believe. Like I am Life Path and a Master Builder 33. He and I connect telepathically in the dream state 5D. My mother was a tarot reader too and very intuitive, as am I. He needed to heal his inner child also and learn to be more grounded in the 3D in order to be confident enough to give as much as he receives. Thank you as always for all you do for the spiritual community, on YouTube. I appreciate you so much. Yes, please, and thank you. Many blessings. Divine Timing Tarot 888. You may want to share your channel if you've got a channel on YouTube, so that our community could also check you out. I'd like to check out your readings as well. So let's take a message for you. And I'm thinking of bringing people on board. Obviously, people who are spiritual, people who have gone or are still going through their awakening. Just everyday people. It doesn't have to be people that are famous and well known, because through community we learn. And as most of you know, Aquarius, now Pluto in Aquarius is all about changing the way we connect with people, not so much with the, what the internet has brought was social distancing. Well, the pandemic was social distancing and everyone's on the internet. But I see on TikTok many people coming on and just getting together with people that they don't know and just talking, being friends. So I don't know, everything is changing. I think that we need more togetherness than distancing and just connecting through social media, okay? We need to physically connect because it's very different. So anyway, I'll leave that and let's go to the love message for our beautiful Divine Timing Tarot. Thank you for your love, Divine Timing Tarot, and for sharing your story. Let's take a message of love for you. And your story sounds very much like a twin flame story. Twin flame and karmic are very similar. Soulmate connections are different. Oh my God. Did you see that now? I don't even need to read this, but this is the Two of Cups. You are my sun, you are my soul. Sometimes this is like a soulmate connection. For me, it's not a soulmate connection through your experience and your story. It's more because soulmate connections are more friends. We're friends. We've got friends with benefits sometimes, where we've got a very open relationship, or we come together for the intimacy, even the emotional, not only the physical, but we're open to meeting others, and we've got a lot of freedom between the two of us. And there's no jealousy with soulmate connections. And the soulmate connections may be from past lifetimes. You were siblings, you were best friends. So anyway, that's it and that's an amazing message for you, Divine Timing Tarot. Let's go to the next person. Alien Unicorn. Hugs and hugs back to you, darling. Katie Burke. Yes, please. Hi, Kathy. Thank you, Kathy, and you're welcome, Katie. Katie, we've got the same name. Some people cannot pronounce the H, the TH, so they do say Katie. Let's take a love message for Katie. Thank you, Spirit. A love message from her person. I see pain and sorrow in your eyes. Please trust that I won't ever hurt you. Katie. Looks like someone's holding back on their true emotions. They're scared that they may get hurt, so they're protecting their heart. Next, Angela Schwartz. Angela Schwartz. Thank you, Angela. Yes, please, and thank you. You're welcome, Angela. And this is your message from your person with the help of the Divine and Spirit. I will ruin your life. I'm no good for you. Unfortunately, your person doesn't feel worthy of you, and they're asking that we take one more. We are so different, and I don't know if this could ever work out. I don't know what to do. So your person has their hands up in the air. They've got doubts, okay? So some people are just lucky they get 2 cards. It's just the way it is. Next, Brenda. Brenda as Lopez. Brenda's Lopez. You sound so much better, friend. So glad to hear your beautiful voice. Thank you so much, Brenda. You're such a sweetheart and so sweet every single time. I appreciate you. Yes, please. Thank you so much, friend. Happy holidays, and same to you. And Merry Christmas to those of you that are here and listening. Those who celebrate Christmas, we do here in Greece. So for Brenda, please, Spirit, for Brenda. I love you. Oh my God. Brenda, you got the best card in the deck. I got the goosebumps from my head to my toes, even though it came through in the reverse. Usually reversed messages to me are like sometimes where the energy is blocked, or that's forthcoming and in the future. That's how I see reverse cards. Some people may say it's a cup that's empty. Maybe that's the case now, but that card has spoken to you very, very truthfully, and that's amazing. We've got 2 decks, and we've only got one I love you card and one I hate you. These are joker cards. Brenda, you got the best one. So congratulations on that, and I wish you all the best. Sometimes, love is not enough, though, because there are other obstacles. It's timing, it's karma. Many times karma blocks a love connection, whether it's the energy of others, whether it's a past relationship still hanging on by a thread. It can block the new love chapter, connection, or person. Okay, so anyway, let's keep moving forward as Mercury is still retrograde through the sign of Sagittarius. Mercury retrograde, Mars is retrograde in Leo. So we're talking about fire, and fire is action, it's inspiration, it's passion, but we're dealing with past situations that we need to revisit as retrogrades do sort of give us more stress because the energy is turned inwards. but also we need to revisit past situations and fix, clear, change. Even Jupiter is retrograde through Gemini. So let's go now to Karina Haga. Karina, my beautiful Karina. Thank you, love. Yes, please. You're welcome, Karina, darling. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. I will go with my gut. I've got no choice. So someone's ready to take a gamble. Karina, my sweetheart. So there's a dilemma. Obviously, they could have a choice as well. Marilyn Williams, love. Yes, please, and thank you. You're welcome, Marilyn. A message for Marilyn from her person, place, spirit. No one knows me better than you, and this is a soulmate connection, surely. And there's nostalgia too, Marilyn, here. So good luck with that. Next person, Martha Rosario, another beautiful soul. Good morning, Kathy. Lovely reading. Yes, please, and thank you, love and light. Always with a big smile. So lovely connecting with beautiful people, such as you guys that are here. All my community is a huge blessing for me and for my life. And I know I've helped in some way for all of you, and the feeling is mutual. Thank you so much. For Martha, please. I'm sorry for not trusting you, but I've been hurt before, Martha. And this could also be a return. It is for me, it's the Seven of Swords, even though for some people would say it's the Seven of Wands. So you could take it as both messages, Martha. To me, it's like someone returning very unexpectedly, and you may be called to action when you least expect it. And we're going to have lots of shocking and surprising events moving forward, surely. Thank you, Onaela Toon. Onaela Toon. Yes, please, as usual, your reading brings me such calm, and when I hear yes, please, I get even happier. So, my pleasure, Onaela. Let's see. Let's take a message from your love person. Your person, the person you were thinking about when you said yes, please. I don't need your love anymore. This is a hurt ego. This is a card that hurts because this is a hurt ego, and obviously they felt hurt by you. So I'm going to take one more, because when someone is so nasty, it means that they come from a place of wounding. Let's take one more. I will ruin your life. I am no good for you. Maybe this person is feeling they've got self-doubts, and maybe they're coming through as very, how can I say it? Very nasty, trying to get rid of you because they really don't want to hurt you. Because I will ruin your life, I'm no good for you is like someone that's either into drinking, they've got addictions possibly. It could be any sort of addictions. And you would know better than I do, Onaela, and I'm sorry about those messages, but that's what Spirit gives you at this time. And I always like to be truthful with all of you. So let's go to the last. Lucky last, the spiritual roar. Thank you, my beautiful soul. Hello, in capitals. I love what you teach. Thank you. And we do teach astrology. We do teach tarot on this channel, and we also teach it on Patreon. So do consider becoming a Patreon and help this channel continue to survive and continue to teach and help the community go through their awakening, because an awakening always happens when we're down in the dumps, when we're in the darkest time in our life, when we're in a Plutonian dark night of the soul situation. We've all gone through it. That's why we're all here, because we're all on our way to awakening, and on a general and collective level, humanity is going through their awakening with all the lies and the deception and the narratives and the control and the lack of freedom of speech, freedom of, physical freedom, and laws that are passed down to try and control the masses, which is to be above and keep that position of power, which those in power are losing their power. And we see not only kings and queens and presidents falling off their thrones, but we're also seeing governments, as we've seen in Syria recently. My heart goes out to those who are from Syria, and wishing whatever's happening there that quickly changes. We know that people have lost their countries. People don't know where to go. We've got so many people that are migrating, people that are looking for protection, leaving countries that are at war. It's just, times are so tough right now for everyone. This will continue with the immigration issue. This will continue until 2025 and 2026. It's like we're at the peak of it now, and we'll still see some of that up until spring, everyone. Just if you're wondering what's going on, astrologically speaking. Let's just all come together and pray for the bettering of what's going on in our world, because our world is going through a death and a metamorphosis, and many people are perishing under the difficult conditions that we've got in various areas of the world. I don't want to mention and the countries and all that, because as you know, the algorithm does pick up on many words, and then our videos will not be shown on YouTube. So we still don't have free speech, just in case you're wondering. So let's go to the last person, the spiritual raw, and let's pray that free speech is going to be free speech, and that as Aquarius, the age of Aquarius does speak to freedom of speech, freedom of movement, the freedom to love, to be responsible for our own bodies and our own families and our own children, and in the way that we want to teach our children. Okay, I will leave it there. Last, the spiritual raw. The spiritual raw and the love message. I'm fascinated by the astrology, mythology, and tarot. Thank you always for sharing your gifts and time, dear Kathy. Yes, please, only if you have the time. Oh, I love watching them all. Thank you, the spiritual raw. And let's take your message of love. You stole my heart and my happiness, and I'm going to take one more for you because I know how loyal you are. Please don't go on begging you. So there's a love triangle here, surely. Third parties. Someone is really down in the dumps here. Someone is willing to beg. So when I say beg, I'm not talking about literal begging, right? It's because here it's like someone's heart has been stolen and the other person is sort of protecting their heart. So it's got to do with matters of true love, obviously, and obviously broken hearts here. But someone also is keeping secret, keeping it to themselves that their heart was stolen, and they're not communicating that, the spiritual raw. So I don't know how and if it resonates for you. Remember, everyone, that many times this could, these cards could be the connection that I have with you guys, right? So they could be your thoughts and your emotions. Let's take a couple of messages. Let's see what's going on in the psyche subconsciously. Let's see what, maybe think of your person. Think of your person, because I'm going to take their emotions, not yours. I hope that I will be connecting with your person and not your emotions, but let's not rule that out. Let's see where your person is emotionally. They may also be unconscious of their true emotions. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you all for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. It does help the channel. Thank you. And tomorrow is the messenger is here, and then Wednesday we've got the next love reading. Let's see what's going on with your person. Where are they emotionally at this time? Yeah, they're in a winter phase. Winter could be in the northern hemisphere. They could be in solitude. They're very down and in the dumps. Maybe they have not been communicating with you. There's nostalgia, you see. There is nostalgia. So for many of you, this could be someone from the past. It could be someone that has children as well, but they know that you're their soulmate, surely. They've seen the light, or they're seeking guidance from an astrologer, a tarot reader. They're possibly also, because if there's been no communication, they're possibly seeking a way to return, asking for advice because they've seen the light. And we've got two cards of them going within, but they've seen the light. They're looking for advice. At this time, they're in a pause, or maybe they're dealing with something karmic that they're closing up in their life. And maybe this is something that you don't know, because maybe they've paused communicating with you because this is Pisces and it's very karmic. They could be releasing some karma. Maybe if they were in another connection where there was no happiness, maybe they kept lots of secrets from you as well, and they could be parents. And maybe they're just surrendering now and going with the flow as well. But they've possibly seen the light now. They've seen the light that this is not only a soulmate connection, but it's a twin flame connection, because the fifth dimension is, yes, they do dream of you. They do connect with you. You connect with them. The fifth dimension is telepathy. It's like connecting as you sleep, as you astral travel. And Divine Feminine is sending. This is like receiving lots of messages, but being very open to what Spirit also is messaging them. Maybe they're seeing signs and synchronicities, but they've also, what they've felt is your light, the reality of who you are in their life. It's like, you know how we've got the an aura of light about us. It's as though they've been able to see that. If there's been any distrust, because Pisces can be deception, could be self-deception, could be deception from, someone fearing being open, because Pisces is more, it's in an emotional quiet sign, right? Remember, it rules the 12th house of solitude, of quiet, of things going on behind the scenes. Maybe they've seen the light. Maybe they've seen the reality. They've seen that you are very, that you're a God's given gift to them. That's what I see here. But also their feminine side has been going through an awakening. They're in touch now. They've seen the light with the understanding card, surely. And they're going through possibly lots of purging, because we've got two cards of release, possibly releasing the fears of connecting with you, even on a physical level. because maybe there's been a physical connection between the two of you. For some of you, there may have been more physical than emotional and spiritual. Here we see the spiritual connection, but you know, Scorpio is also the physical. So let's not rule that out. But they're going through a purging process where maybe they're releasing any toxicity from their life and going through a metamorphosis. And the answer is yes, they want this connection, and the door opens surely, because the answer is yes. This means a lot of fire, a lot of creation, inspiration, and yes, desire. So, my dear friends, I hope you enjoyed this today, and this was just out of the blue. Thank you for connecting with us. I will be back tomorrow. So much love. Love to hear from you. And don't forget that that special is still on until roughly the 20th of December. You may want to gift someone. You may want to gift someone a free tarot reading, half-hour tarot reading. Anyway, much love, everyone. You can get the link beneath this video if you're interested. I will be back tomorrow, so make sure you're being notified. Love you all. Namaste.